Hi, it's me, Ranjit. I'm going to do my presentation. My student ID is EUR2001. And my presentation topic is managing privacy, legal, and ethical risks in IaaS project implementation. IaaS means information system, and this topic focuses on how project managers can manage risks when information system collects, stores, and process and shares sensitive data. In modern organization, IaaS projects are not only about delivering software or database, they also involve privacy protection, legal compliance, ethical decision making, and stakeholder trust. Therefore, project managers must consider these risks from the beginning of the project, not only at the final implementation stage. This presentation will discuss the issue, critique, to academic articles, and suggest practical solution. From the slide 2, this slide shows the structure of my presentation. First, I will introduce the complementary issue of privacy, legal, and ethical risks of IaaS project implementation. Then I will explain why this is issue matter in project management and how it affects areas such as risks, communication, quality, and procurement and stakeholder trust. After that, I will critique two academic journal articles. The first articles by Pina et al. Focus on database privacy and ethical controls. The second articles by Dirani et al. Focuses on ethical dilemmas and emerging technologies. Finally, I will recommend practical project management solution and concluded presentation. From this slide 3, information system project increasingly collect, store, and process sensitive personal and organizational data. This creates serious risks if the data is misused, accused, and without authorization or stored without proper control. So privacy failure can lead to legal penalties, ethical concerns, loss of stakeholder trust, and reputational damage. From the project management perspective, privacy and ethics should be treated as project risks. Risk management helps project teams identify, analyze, and respond to issues throughout the proper life cycle. Communication is also important because stakeholder needs clear information about how their data will be collected, used, protected, and retained. From the slide 4, the selected topic is managing privacy, legal, and ethical risks in IaaS project implementation. Privacy risk occurs when personal or sensitive data is collected, stored, or saved without proper controls. Legal risks occurs when an IaaS project fails to comply with privacy laws, consent requirements, data retain rules, or security obligation. Ethical risk occurs when project teams focus only on technical success but fail to protect fairness, transparency, user rights, and trust. PNIAO explained that the data retention policy should include classification, retention periods, detention process, and restricted access. These issues affect many project stages, including requirements, design, testing, and implementation. From the slide 5, privacy and ethical issues matter because they are not only technical problems, they directly affect project scope, quality risks, communication, and stakeholder confidence. For example, database design must support rights such as the right to be forgotten, purpose limitation, data minimization, and storage limitation. Emerging technologies such as cloud computing, artificial intelligence, big data, and cybersecurity tools increase their risks because they involve large amount of data and complex processing. Durrani et al. Explained that organizations often struggle to balance legal, ethical, technical, and user expectation requirements. Therefore, project managers must coordinate privacy controls across the whole project. From from slide 6, the first article is by Pina et al. And the focuses on data privacy ethical consideration in database management. Its main contribution is that it provides practical database level controls including data minimization and encryption, hashing, access control, and stakeholder communication. This is useful for IaaS project implementation because it shows how privacy can build into a database design and operation. A key strength is that the article is practical and directly linked to compliance and ethical responsibility. However, one limitation is that it is mainly database focused. It does not deeply discuss project management issues such as budget, schedule, or stakeholder resistance. From the slide 7, the second article is by Virani et al. And reviews ethical dilemmas and privacy issue in emerging technology. This article is useful because it covers a wider range of technology, including cloud computing, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, big data, and autonomous system. It explains that these technologies creates privacy, legal, ethical, and compliance challenges. A key strength is that the article connects to technology risks with legal and regulatory concerns. However, the limitation is that is board and review based. It identifies many risks but provides fewer detailed project management steps. Therefore, it is stronger for explaining the issue than for guiding implementation. From the slide 8, to manage privacy, legal, and ethical risks, IS project managers should use an integrated approach. First, privacy by design should be included from initiation to implementation. Second, a risks register should record privacy, legal, and ethical risks, including likelihood, impact, and response plans. Third, data minimization should ensure that only necessary personal data is collected and retained. Fourth, role-based access control should limit who can view, edit, or delete sensitive data. Fifth, encryption and hashing should protect sensitive information and data verify integrity. Finally, project managers should review vendor contracts, school service agreements, and compliance responsibilities before procurement. From slide 9, in conclusion, privacy, legal, and ethical risks are now central issue in IS project management. IS projects are not successfully only because they deliver a working system. They must also protect sensitive data, comply with legal requirements, and maintain stakeholders' trust. Pina et al. Shows that the practical controls such as minimization, encryption, access control, and communication can improve database privacy. Dirani et al. Shows the emerging technologies create broader ethical and regulatory challenges. The main lesson is that the privacy should be managed as a continuous project risk. The best approach combines privacy by design, risk management, communication, and governance. From the last slide. Thank you for listening to me. My presentation to summarize privacy, legal, and ethical risks are now very important in IS project implementation because modern systems collect, store, and process sensitive data. These risks should not be managed only at the end of the project. They should be included from the planning stage through risk management and communication, testing, access control, and compliance review. The two articles discussed today shows that the practical privacy control and broader ethical awareness are both needed. I'm now happy to answer any question about the topic, the articles, or the recommended project management solution. Thank you.